Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. And if you're new here, we're happy to have you. For those of you who are interested in participating in my live free personal tarot readings, this video is necessary so you know all the facts and rules, if you will, that I require to participate. We've had a lot of the same questions come up during the reading, so I just want to make sure that I touched on those here. There's going to be 10 things that I'm going to go through. Please pay attention to all of them because they all matter to me, and so I would hope that they're important to you too, wanting to participate. Okay? The first thing that you need to know during my live personal tarot readings is that I am a mom first. For those of you who don't already know, I'm a single mom. I currently travel full-time with my daughter, who's only 3 years old. So there's going to be a time where she pops into the room. I'm happy to have her. I just ask that you guys are patient with me while I prioritize my mom duties before everything else. Thank you for understanding. Okay, the number 2 thing I'd like you to know is to please say hi when you come in before asking for a reading. For those of you that are regulars here, you know how far that goes with me. You know, imagine if you were to just see somebody on the street or at a store and you go up to them and before even saying hello, you're just like, give me this, you know? So it's just about having kindness and compassion and respect really for not just me, but yourself and acknowledging that I'm a human on top of everything else, okay? The third thing I'd like you to know is please be patient with my moderators, okay? This is an unpaid position. These people donate their time out of the kindness of their hearts to help me organize the list for the readings and let everybody know what any announcements might be and just really keep things flowing smoothly for me. So please be patient with them. If your name falls out of line of where you think you should be by a spot or two, honestly, that's fine with me. I'm not worried about that. The only list issues I'm concerned about are if somebody's left off entirely. So please don't waste anybody's time, including your own, by nitpicking where you might be on the list or anything like that. Okay, the number 4 thing I'd like you to know is that the lives last 2 hours. I do my best to stick to the 2-hour max limit for a couple of reasons. One, personally, it's what I need to be able to do the readings at optimization level of energy wise. Anything past 2 hours and I start to feel really tired and drained and I just need to recharge my batteries. And then the other reason goes back to me being a mom first. 2 hours is a long time for me to ask my child to entertain herself. So I just appreciate everyone understanding my need to cap it at 2 hours. Right? The number 5 thing is that the readings vary in length. Depending on what style of reading I'm doing that day, everyone will get at least like a minimum 1 card or a minimum 3 card reading. Sometimes more cards will pop out for other people or I will choose to pull clarifiers. It just is what it is. It doesn't mean that anybody is loved any more or any less, but sometimes the message that comes through is really quick and concise, and that might be because there's somebody else in line who I might need to spend an extra minute with to just, help them work through their issues a little more. But if you're in a super positive place, I don't need to spend a lot of time helping you work through that because you already know what to do, obviously, because you're doing it. All right? The 6th thing that I need everybody to know is that kindness matters. Please be kind to each other, to myself, and to yourself. The chat box, I love everybody interacting with each other in it, but we will not tolerate any hate, any bigotry, or anything negative. Like my moderators are not afraid to block a bitch, and I totally condone that because that's not the kind of energy that we're creating here. We're creating a safe space where we can all grow and expand our minds and hearts in love. Okay? The number 7 thing I would like everybody to know is readings are for entertainment purposes only. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know this is mostly a legality. I absolutely believe and live the guidance that I am giving you all, and I trust it myself, but at the same time, you need to listen to your own intuition, and you're responsible for your choices and discernment, okay? It is not my fault if, I tell you to do something and then you go and do it and then it seemingly uproots your entire life. Like this is entertainment value, okay? I'm clearly a personality and a character, and I happen to give guidance and messages through tarot. So you're in charge of your choices, not me. Love you to death, but you make your choices for you. All right. Number 8. These are my readings, my rules. So the format is going to change day to day sometimes. The length of the readings might change. Sometimes I will allow personal questions, but overall, if you know me, I'm kind of against questions. And the reason why is because when we ask a question to the tarot or spirit, God, the universe, that's our ego trying to control what it thinks we need to know. But part of the use of the tool of tarot is to delve into the subconscious. So I prefer to let God, the universe, spirit, whoever you want to call it, tell us the message we need to know instead of the one we think we want to know. Okay, so the readings are my personal style. If you don't like it, totally fine, won't be offended. Just go find another reader on YouTube. There's tons of them out there, okay? The number 9 thing that would be good for you to know is that donations are accepted, of course, all the time. But with a minimum donation of $10, you are able to skip the line if you are at the bottom, or you could be added to the list if it's already closed. Or there's one more thing. Oh yeah, or if you did want to ask a question. So if you want to use your time to ask a question, $10 minimum donation. If you want to skip the line, $10 minimum donation. So let's say you wanted to skip the line and ask a question, $20 minimum donation. And I know this is going to seem a little excessive to some people, but that's the point, because I do these readings because I enjoy doing them. I like keeping them free because I know what it was like to be in a place where maybe I didn't even have $1 to ask somebody for some advice or get some clear guidance about an issue I was dealing with. So I just, it's kind to everyone in there to not be skipping the line. So I make it a significant amount, honestly, to kind of deter people from trying to jump out of order or ask a question or things like that. And obviously, if you want to be tacked on after the list is already closed, $10 minimum donation, because mama's tired. I got shit to do too, okay? So it's like, now you're buying my time is what it is. All right. And then the last thing, number 10 on my list of facts and rules. Have fun. I really do like to think of these readings as if I'm just like hanging out with my gal friends or my guy friends, and we're all just shooting the shit and talking about our lives. That's really the vibe that I'm trying to create in this community. And so I want you to talk to each other in the chat. I love that some friendships have already been formed that way. It fills my heart up with so much joy, and it just means that I'm in alignment with what my intentions are. So please have fun, keep it light. It's all about light and love. If you have any questions in addition to what I've already mentioned here, please, my email is in the About section, or you could find me on Instagram at Sage and Sass. But that's really it. I just want to make sure that everybody knows what they're getting into when they go to my readings. I am always going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, because that is just my gift, is my delivery. I'm a little blunt, but I think you can all sense that it is very much coming from a place of tough love. All right? So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, because I know this is just really going to enhance the experience that everyone has when they're in the live readings. And I'm just super appreciative that you would take the time to be respectful enough to pay attention to what I'm asking of you. If you're not already, please subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications. I am going to be going live Monday through Friday, every day at 11:11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Mountain Daylight Time currently, because that's the time zone I'm in, but that will likely be changing over the next couple of months. So again, thank you for being a subscriber, or if you're not, a new one, and for watching this and all the rules. I really appreciate it. But yes, turn on notifications so you'll always be alert when I do go live for the readings. And please check out the other videos that I have to help with healing and manifestation. I also have a healing guide and journal that's available for purchase on Amazon. It's called Heal Yoself, a beginner's guide to sustainable self-love practices. So if you need any like a structured sort of guideline of what you should be journaling about every day, or some questions to help you look further in, you would really benefit from that healing guide. You can always book a private reading with me through my Etsy shop or by contacting me directly. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber. I love you all so much, and I really do appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thanks again. Bye. See you at the next live. Oh my God.